Hello and welcome to my channel. The topic of today's reading is what you should be focusing on manifesting at this time. The four options are Vulture Spirit, Nothing is Wasted, Brown Bear Spirit, Take Time Out, Wombat Spirit, Be at Home, and Lizard Spirit, Dream the World into Being. I'm going to begin now with option 1. Hello, option 1. You chose Vulture Spirit, Nothing is Wasted, which is card number 63. The other cards in this first row are Strength, which is a number 8, the 9 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, the 6 of Wands, and the angel number card 999, which says, Thank the past for your lessons and leave it where it belongs, so you can make the best of the life that is still waiting to be, fulfilled by only you. And the affirmation is, I am unique. Well, I can tell from this set of cards that you've been going through it, and that you've had to have a lot of strength. And there's been a lot going on that's worried you, stressed you out, and made you potentially feel stuck or potentially even hopeless at times. But the Vulture Spirit card, it says that nothing is wasted. None of this experience was just a waste. And it's something that's going to help you grow and be more successful in the future than you would have otherwise been. And you may not want to hear that, because apparently whatever you've been going through sucks, but this will end, and you will grow from it, and you will turn this whole mess around. And with the affirmation, I am unique, with putting the past in the past, I think what you're being encouraged to do is to take the lessons that you are learning from all this and leave behind the pain and heal from this as best you can. Of course, that'll be a process. But I believe that you'll be able to take what you find during this process and use it later to help you be victorious and successful in other endeavors. Okay, I'm going to lay out the rest of your cards, which are Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Chariot, and the Wheel of Fortune. I think right now you're being encouraged to reflect on what's occurred and see what you can take from this, and to really sort through the emotions and thoughts about this. And with the Seven of Wands, I think you might be feeling kind of defensive, like, I don't want to look at this, I don't want to deal with it. But with this Eight of Pentacles, I think you're being encouraged to work with this instead of trying to avoid it, so that you can process this and leave it behind you rather than dragging it with you into the future. And this Seven of Cups can be about having a lot of options, and it can also be about confusion. And with that Nine of Swords up there too, I think that your main thing that you should be manifesting right now is clarity and forward movement, which you probably won't be able to do very well if you don't face whatever mess this is that you've been going through and process it so that you can leave it behind you. And if you can do that, the Wheel of Fortune is telling me that you're going to be receiving a lot of future success and blessings, and things are just going to progress much better for you. Okay, I think that's all for option 1. I'm going to move on now to option 2. Hello, option 2. You chose number 9, Brown Bear Spirit. Take time out. The other cards in this row are the Ace of Swords, the Two of Swords, the King of Cups, the Star, and the angel number 7. You possess a very refined mind and a deep urge to uncover life's mysteries. Your ability to acquire vast knowledge on both the informational and spiritual planes gives you a greater awareness than most. The affirmation is, I am brilliant. Okay, the Brown Bear Spirit card is about taking time to just stop and reflect on what's going on, the way a bear hibernates for winter, in preparation and prepares for spring. And the Ace of Swords and the Two of Swords is making me think that you have a lot of mental inspiration, but you're also very indecisive at this point. And this King of Cups, the King of Cups is very controlled with their emotions. And I have a feeling that this is what you're supposed to try to embody at this point in time. Being emotionally intelligent, dealing with whatever is going through your head and through your heart, so you can figure out what it is you really want and what you want to actually manifest. And I think you need to take time out to meditate, reflect, and know what you actually want to manifest in the first place. And I think you need to also embody the water element here with the King of Cups, which is very intuitive. You need to use both your mind and your intuition to help you figure out what it is you truly want to manifest. They say that if you are of two minds, you cannot manifest. But if you are a master manifester, you can manifest multiple things, some of which conflict with one another. And then you really have a problem because you don't know which way to go, because you've manifested multiple things and they don't go together because you didn't know what the heck you wanted. So you need to sit down and figure out what it is that is really important to you, and do so in an optimistic state of mind, which is the Star card. It's a card of hope and optimism. And with this number 7, I am brilliant, I think you can dream up some wonderful things. And I think you can manifest them. But you need to know what you really want first. And so I think the brown bear spirit is encouraging you to stop and clarify that first. Okay, now let's see, the rest of the cards are the 2 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the 2 of Swords again, Judgment, and the 3 of Swords again. Yeah, you're juggling 2 different options or something here. And it's got you all in your head. And the 3 of Swords is about heartbreak. 2 of Swords is about confusion. And the 9 of Swords is about anxiety, worry, confusion. And you've got this Knight of Cups and the Judgment card. You did manifest more than one thing. And I'm guessing from this, with it being these hearts with the 3 of Swords, did you manifest more than one person? Oh, I want this kind of person, but I also want this kind of person. Oh, well, maybe I want this, but no, I want that. Oh, no. Please tell me that's not what you did. Because now you're sitting there, whose heart do I break? And try not to break your own. Oh, good God. Ugh. Either that or you made 2 different kinds of commitments. Like, I'm going to sign this contract and I'm going to have this job over here or some other thing like this. And now you're like, okay, which thing do I choose and who gets hurt when I choose that? And how do I not hurt myself as much? Because it's going to hurt either way. I don't envy you at all. Yeah, you definitely need to take some time and just stop and think about what you're doing and really study the situation. And look at it not just from a mental perspective, but also from an intuitive perspective. What you need to manifest is some clarity and some time to just reflect and figure out what you really want so you don't make this any worse. Good luck to you. Good luck to whoever else is in this equation. I'm going to stop here and move on now to option 3. Hello, option 3. You chose number 68, Wombat Spirit, Be at Home. The other cards in this row are the Nine of Swords, Strength, the Six of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and Angel number 12, which says, Creativity is a driving force in your life. Your imagination is rich and you are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways that others can benefit from. And the affirmation is, I am a visionary. Now the Wombat Spirit, this card talks about not only creating a cozy home, but being at home in your own skin and being authentic. And from what I'm seeing with this Nine of Swords, that's not what's been going on for you. And so I think that has been holding you back. With this Strength, I think you've been trying real hard to be what you think you needed to be. With this Six of Cups for the people that you have a history and a connection with. Probably family. And the Queen of Pentacles is also looking back at the Six of Cups, which is the family and nostalgia, that kind of thing. And then you have at the end of this, which is supposed to represent the future, moving forward. You need to express your vision. You need to be expressing yourself creatively, being who you really are. And you need to start manifesting the self-love and the bravery to embody who you really are and do the things that you are meant to do. Okay, let's see the other cards. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the World, Two of Cups, Judgment, the Queen of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. So, like this. Okay. We've got the Two of Cups here. We've got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, which are counterparts, which often indicates some kind of romantic sort of thing. And we got the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. So I'm thinking that by not being who you really are, you're blocking yourself from letting people know who you really are. And that's blocking you from meeting the person that you're supposed to be with. Because how are they supposed to fall in love with you if they can't see you because you've always got a mask on? And I think that with this Ten of Wands, that mask has gotten to be quite the burden. And it's time to release that burden, drop the mask, and start being more yourself. which is probably going to be a process. You're going to have to spend some time doing things that help you build your confidence, your self-esteem, self-love practices, and meditations, affirmations, things of that nature. And with this I am a visionary, I think that you were meant to shine, and that the more you shine, the easier it will be for you to find the people who will love and care about you and let you be exactly who you are. So, you need to try to be more authentic, regardless of what other people are going to think about it. And you don't know who. You may be surprised at how well some of these people that are your family and friends may actually like who you're showing them you are. You may be worrying for nothing. And if they don't want to have you around as you really are they really your people? And you may think you're a little too weird for anybody to really want to be around you, but if you don't fly your freak flag high, then how are the other weirdos going to find you? So, you need to show the world who you really are. And you need to manifest the strength, the self-esteem, and the self-confidence to embody who you really are. And be at home in your own skin and cultivate peace within. Okay, I think that's it for option 3. I'm going to move on now to option 4. Hello, option 4. You chose Lizard Spirit. Dream the world into being. The other cards in this row are the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the angel number 111, which says, angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe a life that you love. And the affirmation is, I am creative. And from what I'm seeing here, it looks as though you're trying to create and dream new things into being, but the thing is you're so ate up with anxieties and fears and doubts, worries, stress, that what you're creating in your world is negative instead of positive. And you need to be focusing your energy and attention on manifesting the things you want, because this negativity is more likely to cause you to bring in things that you don't want. All right. The rest of these cards are the Moon, the Two of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Ten of Swords, the Tower, the Eight of Cups, and the Death card. Now the Moon usually involves things being brought to light that were underneath the surface. And it can also be about the subconscious things. So I think you may have a lot of subconscious anxieties and negative programming that's making it harder for you to manifest good things. And with this Two of Pentacles, what's happening is you're spending your time and energy trying to manifest good things, but expending a lot of your energy on negativity. And so you're creating a 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of dynamic for yourself. And with this Ten of Swords, it's probably due to some kind of betrayals or other very unpleasant things that have happened to you in the past. And with this Queen of Wands, well, the Queen of Wands is very confident and charismatic. And so I'm guessing that these negative experiences put a dent in your confidence. And they're continuing to suppress your confidence, which is suppressing your ability to create good things for yourself. Now this Tower card. The Tower is usually depicted as falling down. But this very sinister looking tower is still upright and not looking damaged at all. So I think that it's time for you to dismantle this tower of negativity and traumatic experiences and memories and all the negative stuff that's accumulated over time. And with this Eight of Cups, walk away from that. And the last card here is the Death card, which is about change and transformation. So I think what you're needing to manifest is ways to get past the negative thought processes and create better thought processes. Focus on what can be instead of what can't be. And create a more positive inner dialogue. And it looks to me like you have the creative potential to dream big dreams that are fulfillable. But you have to put your mental energy into dreaming of the good things that could be, instead of putting your energy into the doubts and fears and whatever else that's hindering you. All right, and that's all I think for option 4. And I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in future readings. Bye for now.